Hello, Twitch.
There's got to be hundreds of them out
Hello,
there trying to get
YouTube.
in here.
How you doing?
Ride 'em in style. Val,
Beautiful.
get the lights.
All working. Love to see it.
Nice.
Excellent.
That's a Mark IV medium
Hey, hey, how you
ship.
doing,
Can
Darkest?
you fly it?
Does a worm shit in the sand?
I don't know if the
No.
YouTube chat
This
is
overkill
working
for a
though.
bunch of scabs.
The gunship
Interesting.
isn't for the scavs. Check the
Very,
hold.
I'm gonna try refreshing the screen, see if it brings it up.
That's a lot of booze.
What's cracking, Darkest? How you been, man?
You crafty devil.
Told
Ah,
you,
here we
Val.
go. Beautiful.
First
That's what I want to
round's
see.
on me.
Pop out.
Next stop,
Copy that. Didn't load up before and I was too lazy to look at it properly. And I should have, but I didn't. Custom browser docs. Apply. And now I can see that chat. Fantastic. Feeling a bit under the weather? A lot of people are actually, dude. It's going around. I don't know what it's like in New Zealand, but we're experiencing like, this is the weird thing. They're like, it's going to be a warm winter, but there's a cold snap. Hey. Yes. Your name is red in that one too. But besides that, good. Like, trying to, like, work was not broken, right? Weird way of saying it. Long story short, my territory got updated. So a bunch of things I am no longer at, and I've got some stuff close to my place, but it's the first day of the new month cycle with that stuff in there and a whole bunch of the locations I couldn't add to the program they use for visits. So a lot of it was just kind of up in the air. They're like, oh, take photos and we can upload it to the software later. And then the software doesn't allow you to add photos later. And it's like, because you have to take a photo there and then with the software, you can't add the photo, which is something they have had on and off. So, you know, it did for the most part, though it's weird. Like a lot more locations, but less frequent. So it's kind of, it's all over the shop. So I figured, because I kind of got a lot of stuff going on here, I'm wearing what I like to call disposable gear. Because I will probably get eaten by a worm. But I'm going to fly around, see if any spice appears. I don't think so, no. No, it's just, you know, changes. I'm a little bit adverse to change, so that's probably the major factor there. But besides that, like, the job's not terrible by any stretch of the imagination. Did I take everything out of the vehicle? I did. Okay. Let's... So the Landsrod just happened, or like there was a document signed there. I may have to go to Parko Village to find out what happened there, because I didn't press the L key. Wait. Exclusive weapon import rights. What does that mean? Okay, I need to land somewhere and read that. That was interesting. Someone's setting up a base here, I guess. Is it attached to... Did he just bulk it out from the bottom? He must have. Okay. He's building something. Oh, that's cool. I'm just gonna land here real quick. Okay, so. Landsrod. Access to a Landsrod weapons vendor. Oh! So we... Right. Personal guild faction alignment required. Oh. So I have to... I'm so confused. Okay. I guess I had to go to these things. Seek the housemaid representative to reveal the request. Oh, is this what happens? Like during this hour, this is when stuff happens? And now we're in like the final stretch? I feel like these guys here. What's that? House Widress. Okay. House Widress. Where are you? Seek the house representatives. Okay. I guess... I mean, it gives me something to do, I suppose. I have no idea what they want. Cool. Is that what this whole thing's about now? guess it kind of makes sense, right? Because the Coriolis just started, so it's 9 hours. So maybe we have to get everything done in 9 hours. I don't know, man. Could be cool. Could be cool. Well, I hope you feel better soon, Darkest. Make sure you have all of the fluids and food, you know, stay hydrated and fed. The screen still does this weird flicker thing, I've noticed. I don't know if you noticed that. You can see it flickering in, right? Almost like it's a filter over the game. Yeah, I went and paid my taxes too, man. You gotta do it at Harco. I don't think you've aligned yourself yet, have you? So you can align yourself with Harkonnen or my brain today, Atreides. So I know that these dudes here are chilling. We'll grab some fiber. This stuff's always valuable. Always valuable. Are you sure he's talking to Friday night? Nice. Okay, let's see what this dude wants.
Do you have business with me or House Wheatress?
I think I have to align myself first,
You
right?
may call me Penethorn Luck. I studied for a time to be... That is a very pointed way to put it. I graduated at top of my class. Arrakis. The war. Like a... Of course, you may ask.
Right, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's just in, well, you essentially need to go to the wastes. So you need a chopper. If you don't have one, you'll need to catch a ride. I think you can do it at like some locations. Let me in the ship, please. Yeah. You can do that, or you can get a lift. Because both Ethereal and I have the larger ornithopters that have like passenger seats, so I can take you. I know what you mean about not feeling like playing. I was considering not streaming this tonight and playing Star Citizen, but everything I've seen from like regular podcasts about Star Citizen is just how broken and cooked it is. And I was like, I don't really feel like being miserable, you know? I think at this point, I'd rather kind of like, I wouldn't say bored, but I'd rather kind of go through the motions than be frustrated, honestly. So I think I'm gonna just chill on this for a bit. But I don't know how that Landsrat thing works. I think this is definitely going to be one of those games where, because we don't have like a big guild and we don't really play like other big groups, we're going to hit like a wall of content, which is fine. Like, that's not the end of the world. But I think we are going to hit that wall, you know? Leave my vehicle there for a moment. I think it's one of those games where you got to put a lot of work in. And even I'm to the point where I'm like, I don't know if I want to put that much work in, you know? What do you sell here? Okay, so you sell that. Dude, heal kits, 20. I was looking at that and I was like, wait a minute. It's so much cheaper to just buy those med kits. Yeah, I saw that. I was kind of chilling and I saw the little door pop up and I was like, oh, nice. I still haven't got the cutter array. I think I need the materials from the next, like the deep desert kind of thing, which I don't have at the moment.
Secret and love.
Yeah, dude. Yes, indeed. Oh, let's go check out. Let's go check this out. That still suit I had, I got eaten by a worm. It got me. It kind of snuck up from underneath me. I wasn't expecting it. And lost all my gear. So I've learnt, yeah, dude, I've had my first official, like, oh, all my, like, high tier gear gone. So now I don't wear, like, super rare gear as often when I'm, like, touching the sand, you know? But I'm back to the same situation I was before. I need the gloves. But I have been wearing, like, heavy armor for the most part. Bro.
I started the day by reviewing the recording of Captain Noah's initial
Always do that stuff, right? Always with that stuff.
Now why don't you come clean? We found them enemy. You can tell me.
Flower farming. I have so much of that now. Ooh, a little bit of decent there. Oh, missed that shot. Hello. Nice. That's okay, it's not the end of the world.
But yet bears witness to the core of our hearts. Yes, Shai Hulud is at the center and throughout. Shai Hulud holds our feet above the sand and guides each step we take.
That is
Safeguarding our future. So too the Shai Hulud remind us of the genesis of all things, the origin without beginning, and admonishes us against our forgetting. But we do not forget. For that is what Shai Hulud demands. That we are steadfast, that we endure, that we are ever changeless in our remembering. In direction, is unwavering. In judgment, resolute. In movement, inexorable. In authority, absolute.
Ooh, look at this guy.
We must shoulder
Oh, no.
the burden and win the rewards of the faithful. We carry the words, and we triumph over our adversaries.
no further application.
But not all Fremen have kept
This is the... What's it called? I'm gonna start using this a lot more. Adept Jabal Spit Dart. It's basically a sniper rifle. This is gangster, dude.
brethren of the desert of Fremen
I
in name only.
like this weapon.
Fremen is a name that
I like this weapon.
Yet I say it is a name that sets them apart. It is a name that now
I don't know how to do indoors. Probably not as good. But it certainly helps in that situation, doesn't it? I'm using just like a house kajal, so like a knife. I've got some knives that are way better, but I don't want to lose it. Yeah. It goes to the shield. It does a bit, yeah. It does a bit. I think also, like, I think it's a tier above them in terms of difficulty. Because I think that's a duraluminum, whereas they're wearing aluminium tiered gear. I think that's kind of where we're at with that.
What about the encrypted messages?
Thorn received a few of them over the past months. I never decoded them. Thorn himself.
One by one, the pieces began to fall.
Also doesn't hurt that it's poisoning her, right?
Had a combative relationship and wanted him out of the way. But I knew there had to be more to it. And to discover what that was, I would have to go to the source. Thank you you for cooperating, Tessa.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello. I'm just using the weapon that they normally use anyway.
He was
Taste their own medicine, you know.
regarded by the crew.
How you like me now, snipers? Hmm?
Doesn't mean he was good at his job.
How does Rico fit into it?
I never told Rico to steal anything.
Love the
But I knew
toxin.
Thorne was receiving
Pretty
his
cool.
messages on the down low. And when Rico came back with his face busted in, maybe I put the idea in his head.
To steal the message.
Yeah, but if anyone needs to be investigated here, it's Lena Orlov. Hart and Thorne had something going
Yeah,
on.
nah, I'm good.
I've heard from others
You can
that
buy this arm. I can't get it for this armor, but for like the light and heavy armor, I've got the Harkonnen gear. And that's just like in-game currency, dude. You don't have to give money to Twitch.
Start with,
I think it's not even that expensive either.
Thorne has a cabin
The only thing is you have to get to a certain tier within the faction.
How could she
Hey,
know
Willa.
Rico was in Thorne's quarters that
Depends
night?
what you need. I can't make any promises.
Inside Thorne's cabin. How else could she have such intimate
Where
knowledge of
is
his
this way?
thoughts and plans?
the accusations were flying fast and loose, and tensions were getting high. As I wrapped up the interview, she dropped another bombshell.
And if Rico was supposed to be in the sugar wire shack alone that night, where was Jeb, our trusted operator?
A few days now. I don't know what a sub-thief console. That's the... Oh, yeah. So that's the little thing that you create. The, you know, the little floating kind of table where you set up your base. Now trying to place your third sub-thief. Gotcha. Have you deleted one of the old ones? Because I think the quest moving on makes you delete the old one. I don't think it's a matter of like just creating a second one. I think you have to cancel the old one. Oh. Then I don't know. I don't know why it's not progressing. That's weird. I've not heard of anyone have that issue, to be honest. Yeah, true. Was it the advanced one you created? I'm assuming that you have been, if you've been going for a couple of days, you probably tried everything, right? I've not encountered anyone with the same issue. Oh, is that the gloves? Nope. Power gauntlets. Oh well. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Ooh, one of the scan module. I do need that. Well. Yeah, did you create the advanced one or were you just creating like the base one? You're all good, Wheeler. I had this thing where I deleted, I was rebuilding my base. I deleted the little platform I had up front, but I had my sub-thief controller on top of it and it deleted that. And I went through this panic situation where I tried to put down the sub-thief console, but I forgot that it had to be the advanced, so it was too small for my base. And I had this whole freak out moment. So don't feel bad, because for like 45 minutes and a sandstorm, I forgot that there was an advanced level 1 and I had already been past that point. So yeah, but it looks like Darkus has solved the situation for you. Darkus, you're a hero. Did you know that? Typical Darkus, just saving the day, right? Is it almost the optimal harvest time? It is poor dew harvest time. That's a shame. That's all right. Well, I hope that you're able to properly enjoy the game now. No compatible container. Oh no. I only brought one. I've got my expendable kit on me. Power gauntlets again, man. Well, I already forgot that I told you. That's how forgetful I am in general. No, you're all good. Have fun in the desert, man.
Are you low on fluids?
No.
Do you feel under the weather?
No.
Yeah. And Star Citizen is feature complete.
What?
Well, to sort you out, we introduced Dune.
Oh.
Open the client.
Yes.
Man up. And play the damn game anyways.
Yeah.
We hate to break this to you, but you are technically under every type of weather.
Ooh.
When
That's true.
you feel down, stop it and be awesome instead.
I will.
Brought to you by Penta Shield Entryways. Don't let it hit you on the way out. For all intents and purposes, this is only 69% a joke.
Nice. You don't misbehave. He only stuttered a little bit there. He only stuttered a little bit. He almost made it the whole way through before he had a connection. Almost. Every day I check, misbehave. Every day I check to see if either there is an NVIDIA driver update or an update to Division 2. So far, unless something has dropped in the past 6 hours, nada. Nada neither. Sag. I really want to go play that. Because that, for the most part, also works. I had the worst reaction last night to games, man. Oh, no. Which game was it? Did you try to... There was an update to Oblivion. Did that solve any issues, or have you not reinstalled it yet? I saw that and I was like, And I also saw the key mailer was like, hey, you need to do some content for this. And I was like, no. Maybe they're actually trying to fix it, Darkest, because it's been wait. Has it been? It's been a month since the last driver. There was a point where they were just punching out a whole bunch of them. I believe into the wind out of sales, GTA 5 broke, Division 2 got boring, and everything became a damaged sponge and high difficulties. Oh, gotcha. So you're currently in the midst of what I happen to go through like every 2 weeks where no game brings you joy, but then you try to like watch shows or do stuff. And I saw Ubisoft, Epic Games, Steam, the whole lot. Damn, Daniel. You're just getting away from games and doing the art, my guy. I like it. Dude, that piece of art you sent was freaking cool. I like it a lot. What am I carrying in my bag? I need to get rid of some stuff. Oh my goodness. A million sparks. Bro, I got like so many of these. Power gauntlets. Scan module. I'll hang on to that one for when my other one breaks. No, dude, I understand. I know what you're talking about. I felt that way with content. Like, I've got scripts written for 3 or 4 things, and I just cannot bring myself to care. It's rough. I'm like, oh, I just want to, like, make stuff. I'm like, but why? So, I don't know. I can relate in a roundabout way, you know? I can relate. So, that's where I'm at. I'm gonna make something. My brain just stopped working for a second there. Ooh, let's put that away there. Oh, yeah, let's put some bandages away. Dude, that's my tip for people. Here's the content. Here's the content that I haven't made. Okay, so basically it takes... How many does it take? Let's find out. It costs... Oh, my ping's getting weird. Okay. Cool. Is that the song making that sound? Or is it me? Or is there someone making sounds with a microphone? That was weird. I could hear someone going, and I was like, I don't know if it's the game. Okay. So to make bandages, right? It will take, and this is through the fabricator, so it should in theory be less. 5 plant fiber. It's 5 plant fiber to make a bandage. They cost 20 Solari at the trader. 20 for one bandage. You might 10 bandages for 200 Solari. You pick that up out of the pockets of people you kill at this point. That's what it sounded like, Misbehave. I think it was that song. It was weird. But yeah, just buy bandages. Like, it costs more to buy. I bought fiber, right? So you pick fiber up. One of those fiber costs 100 Solari from the trader. Yet a band, which is what you're probably going to use them for anyway, a bandage costs 20. Well, they bombarded us back in the, like, what, 10 years ago with all the videos on YouTube.
And there goes Frank flying by.
And there goes Frank flying by. All right, let's put the rest of those bandages there.
How do you like my new crafter? Yeah, built it myself. Oi,
All right,
you okay, Frank?
let's have a flight. No, it's not what I want. That's a big one. I'll take the small one out. Because that one you can put away. The other one you cannot. Dude, just buy them. It's so much cheaper. And I was watching someone's video about something nothing to do with bandages. And I saw him scrolling and I saw bandages 20 and I was like, wait, what? Yeah. Just buy bandages. Normally I'd say don't buy stuff because it's not worth it. But this one, actually, yeah. I'm gonna have a fly around to see if I can see any bases that are like too far out. I don't think they will be. I think everyone's kind of building reasonably safely close. But I'm gonna go check it out.
The war recycler, of course.
At least we know who we're burying in our hometown for the last time. R.I.P. Betty. Gone, but not forgotten.
Yeah, I think they're...
Maybe you should get Frank.
No, they're not overhanging.
Do you remember the last time we got Frank to help?
Bro.
You were visiting your sister and Arrakis, and Depot 12 got
Bro.
with that surprise inspection, yeah? Oh, you don't remember? The maid said my hair was 3 centimeters of a Guild Rex.
Oh, now I remember. You were kinda shaggy, Dove.
I had no choice. I needed it cut.
Yeah, your base is still there.
Wait until I got home. I don't know why.
Dude. But it doesn't destroy any of the base, does it?
Don't you compare me to that outlaw.
Oh, trust me. I've seen his holo. You don't compare at all.
Now that's seditious talk, that is. He's an enemy of the Imperium.
Ooh, that sounds like a good game for frisky time. Enemy of the Imperium.
I feel like this is just an empty base.
You're gross. Have you smelled it?
Speaking of which, where's your mother? Get out of my rabbit, you overgrown bottom sucker!
Mum!
Did he just abandon it?
I'm teaching this thing some manners!
Mum, it's a sandworm, not a stray bat.
Yeah, so even if it's on the corner, you can't destroy it. Okay.
I like it. Why do we have to live with the worms? I can take anything, Arrakis, but enough with the worms already.
Oh well.
You heard what the science man said about our grabbing, yeah? To the worms, we're like a highway
Yeah.
through the rock.
I guess you can't. We can't destroy the base. I was hoping they would like destroy it, but I guess not. Yo. Is that a dude running across the sand? Or is that just someone being hanged? I think it's just artwork. Yeah, it's just artwork.
And I wouldn't have to run so fast between rock
Okay.
islands. Speaking of which, it's off to the trade post.
Oh well. Never hurts to look, right? Just in case. Just in case. But sadly, no dice. Good to know the thumper works though. I made some spares, so I got more back at base.
I'm not sure how nice it is. The guild medicant gave him 3 weeks in a tranquility pod.
They're, as you repair, it breaks down the maximum health. So I found a Mark V engine and PSU. They're already pre-damaged, so that's why it's red.
Anyhow, this new inspector is supposed to be a real hard nose. Please, Inspector Rick.
Sorry.
Ooh, I knew a Rick once.
So I cannot. How you doing, Devasaur? It is legitimate salvage, and it works, right?
Fancy dub, Depot 12 isn't exactly known for having the tightest security system.
I think this is also in an area you can't, yeah.
He's our security system. And he is just fine as long as he, doesn't drink hot cocoa.
Yeah. Why don't we have a look around? Have a look around. That one's really close to the sand. Who says that? They just built their base out the front of... Okay. Alright. Alrighty then. Well, this is actually the Chome paint, but the variant skin. Yeah. Just seeing what's up. Hey, Devasaur, if you use the sniper rifle, I've only just started using it, and it's actually pretty cool. Pretty cool. You built your base on the spies? Nice. Oh, this would be... We're on the same server, though, yeah? Or are we in the same... Are you in Siege Macabre, or are you still just in Libra? Because I know it shows up that we're, like, in the same area, but I don't know if it counts as that, you know? I haven't used any unique snipers yet. I think I got one as well. Like Thoofs, something like that. I think I know what you're talking about. I think it's a sniper, right? No, that one's just a rifle, actually. Maybe I haven't used any unique snipers. I've literally just today started using, like, I've got, like, a disposable gear set. Hey, you doing, Midnights? Oh, you know, living the dream. Just playing some Dune, cruising around. Looking to see if there's any people that have built their bases in areas that are unsafe. Remember you? Midnights? No. Never heard of you. Never met you before. Who are you? Who are you? Rabona? DBD? Never heard of you, bro. Never. Once you go to the deep desert, I might hop in. Are you playing a EU server? Gotcha. God, I mean, that's reasonable. That's reasonable, dude. Like, I imagine the ping was pretty rough. Like, Ethereally was saying it's like 160 and it's pretty rough. I feel that. Well, they say that they're going to introduce at some point the ability to switch between servers. So, if and when that day comes, maybe we can switch our characters over to a server that's kind of like middly placed, you know? I know who you are, Midnights. I'm messing with you, bro. You Nancy-loving rat. You Nancy-loving rat. I don't think there's any more missions there either. Well, everyone's asking for it, Devasaur. Everyone's like, yo, dude, I haven't played it in forever. I think I reinstalled it like maybe 4 or 5 months ago. Played it briefly as like Trapper or some killer. Got absolutely curb stomped because, you know, you have to be playing that game consistently to even be remotely good. And I was like, well, that about does it. And then uninstalled it again. that about does it for me. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, the worm just cruising. That the worm just cruising. Dude, the ping just popped to like 170. Woo! I have not been on Red Dead much of that either, to be honest. I don't know, man. Like, at the moment, a lot of games kind of like don't do it for me. Star Citizen, which is my main game, I'm kind of taking a break from that. Been playing Dune. Was playing The Division before the NVIDIA update cooked it. So, yeah. But no, man. My Steam library is like a graveyard of games I don't play anymore. But that's pretty standard for me, honestly. I like Red Dead, and I briefly played like Red Dead Online with this little kind of mod pack that put you in a private server. But I think because I'd done most of the content that I wanted to, I was about done with it. And it's definitely one of those games, like so many games these days, where if you don't play it with people to kind of like make your own content, there's not much point. And Red Dead roleplay, I stopped that a long time ago because of all the just trash, you know? Just the nonsense, really. What about you, dude? Are you still a DBD main, or are you onto a lot of other stuff now? What's your main game currently? Let's go check on Darker Space to see if the council has eliminated him yet. And then I might honestly head up to that mission there. I don't think my gear is going to do very well. Actually, I might switch out my gear. I might switch to PvE gear, to be honest. Well, I'm going to do that. We'll go do that. So we better cruise around with this, and there's not much going on at the moment. So we'll switch to our hefty suit flamethrower. Ethereally hates the flamethrower dudes, and now I am the flamethrower dude. I am the flamethrower. I still need to update those blocks there. Actually, I might do that first. Because I now have the blocks in the Harkonnen pack. And I've got enough material that I can do that. So I might do that first. Let's get that sorted. Let's go get that sorted. You went full Swordmaster? I don't think I've unlocked second tier of Swordmaster yet. No, I have. I haven't unlocked the third. I just grabbed... well, I mean, that's the balance though, right? That's the balance. I just grabbed the second tier of Bene Gesserit just for the knife stuff because I found a knife that was like 100 damage and I was like, goddamn. Speaking of which, considering I'm going to go do some PvE stuff and I'm not going to be on the sand, let's switch over to that kit. Let's go get my thick stuff going on, hey? Did I not put it in here? That is my set, right? Yeah. What is that? Buggy engine MK4. Okay. Not that cutter. I think I put a bunch of stuff in other places then too. Okay. Weird. Wait, do I have that sniper rifle? Rifle.
This is Dune man Keith Villard.
That is the one.
All guild brothers know about the danger of
I think that is the sniper rifle. Heavy dart. Let's take that. Oh, actually, no. We're gonna go... I'm running flamethrower at the moment, and it's kind of awesome. Well, they gotta balance it out, bro. They gotta stop us from having too much stuff. That's just the nature of the beast, my guy. Where is it? Flamethrower. Dagger. 5. Deciliter John. Flamethrower fuel. Blood extractor. Builder, okay. Let's get our hefty gear on. Beautiful. Boom. 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 Yeah, bro. I feel ya.
The Imperial Scenarist Guild has been provided unfettered access to the sealed records and testimonies of those who survived the Carthag incident.
Get this.
The following dramatization
Away. Don't need that. Or that. We'll keep a thumper. I don't know if we need to, though. No, we don't need a thumper. We don't need a thumper. That's how they get you. Yep. That's how they get you, bro. Blood bag. Do I have a second blood bag? I do not. Okay. How's my... Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. We've got enough fuel for flames. Bro, the flamethrower? Probably even better in a crew. No thumper, right? No thumper life? Well, I'm going to go north. I'm going to go north to do this mission to unlock the Bene Gesserit tier 3. So I'm not going to the sand at the moment. So we'll head up there. That's what we're going to do for a little bit. I think I've got another mission over here. Do I? No.
Tea, Devon. You'll be late again. Only tea? Is there no more bread? What bread remains I'm keeping for dinner. You've had your fill. I told you before, Mother.
Hope stuff like thumpers and still seem to become more useful over time. Thopter is real. How do you mean Thopter? Just like squishing people? Just like stomping on them?
You know I have no
Yeah.
say in the matter.
And
they are cracking down
real
on
good
anyone
there.
Who gives even the slightest trouble. Ufim's cousin disappeared.
Okay.
They say he was an agitator. No one can say
Cool.
what he did.
I think we're good for that.
This day would come. When peons would be no
That's
better
still
than
running.
That's
You're
crazy,
producing
We
that.
have the peons compact.
To hell with the compact.
Okay.
Do they expect you to work as a machine? Never resting.
Mother, watch what you say. You know they listen. Please.
All right.
Say the words and have our tea.
Let's go. Yeah, and it's light Thopter. Heavy Thopters are not great at it. I only briefly went. I went there. I was like cruising on the south area.
Permits us to dwell in his
I think after I do this mission, I might.
eternal loyalty.
Look at this guy.
And maximal
Probably some Atreides rat. Some Atreides rat.
Long live the Baron. I'm sorry, Mother, but if you must blame someone, blame Zantara. His most recent attack destroyed our last phased ion refinery in the northern precinct. Fremen
Oh.
bastard.
Server's getting a little bit weird. Grading groups.
I say
Well, I got the assault. Well, yeah, that's the thing. They're like groups, right?
cannibalism.
Don't be a fool, Devon. Those are all imperial lies. It's well known that the Igwan bid will remove the predators to save water. Open your eyes, my son.
I wasn't trying to see you, but thanks to you, we're test firing a long throw cutter-ray auger today with an ungraded barrel.
Is that dangerous?
Only if the phase differential is off by more than 0.0003.
How many SCU?
You can't.
500.
I forbid it. Why are they making you do this?
Because
Not a problem, Dark. Have a good sleep, man.
destroyed the last facility that made and
Hey, you
tested
just chill and watch me.
precision cells.
Very bad is coming. Shadow is already upon us.
Hey, Devasaur, you reckon 5.2 or 5.2, 4.2 will be
Are we clear to
be
start
good?
the firing cycle? Eyes on that control is in the green.
Uh,
All mirrors 100% aligned.
you reckon it'll be working?
Still, my reservations remain.
Oh, it's
Sure to
up.
let the Baron know
It's upstairs,
next time
bro.
we have dinner. For now, let's get
It's
on with our job.
upstairs, bro. Up there.
The Baron?
Wait, is this?
No, Arek. He was being
Here's one of the locations I went for some Fremen stuff, right?
The long throw cutaway auger is a
It
precision
is.
tool and
It
requires
is.
equal precision in its maintenance. Never in my 97 years as a peon have I test fired an ungraded barrel. The game is different. We have no idea how it's going to react. It is insanity, Devon. No one here disagrees with you, Ufim. But we have written orders from the House Munitions Master, co-signed by Peter de Vries. They need this laser
Bro.
online yesterday.
Flying around in the Thopter makes me think of the Asgard, right?
Fired the laser. There's
And I'm like, oh, I just want to like go play that, but I cannot because I know what's going to happen. I know how it's going to be. I know how jank and unplayable it's going to be. And I'm like, I don't want to be sad, bro. Ooh, give me that loot. I want this. I want this. Yeah, I don't want to be sad, man. Wait, is this not... Oh, is there a... Aha, there is another area. Okay. Oh, yeah. Thank you, sir. The addiction is real? Yeah, I mean, it's not even... I mean, the desert is awesome. I love deserts, you know that. It's not even this game specifically. It's just a game that works, right? Where's a friend at? Oh. Sir. Sir.
You hear me? Devan. Devan? What is it?
Arik is dead.
What?
Where are you,
He's
boss?
dead. They took him away. I saw him die.
What happened?
Laser knocked out the face. The beam splitter vaporized almost instantly.
Socks to sock, Jim Bob. Where's your friend?
I'll never forget the smell.
But you burned death for a stagger. Oh no. He got set on fire, chat.
Oh, no.
That's what you get.
How could you work after this? Did they not
That's
shut
what you
down the
get.
shop?
No.
Oh,
Moved us back
Oh,
to
I didn't bring a
munitions
scanner,
lab.
bro. I 100... They even told me at the start of the mission to bring a scanner. I didn't bring a scanner.
Wow. What is that now?
I messed up. I messed up, chat. I didn't bring a scanner.
What's happening?
They literally told me to bring a scanner,
The gladiator.
and I did not bring
The Logrobon just
a
announced
scanner.
a festival with music, food, and
Ah, man.
fight. For the
Come on, is there a scanner in here?
7 years. Right here on
No.
Arrakis. Oh, I've gotta go. Hey, wait for me.
I mean, there's a cool weapon called pipe cleaner. I don't know what that does, but...
Gladiator Argus Vir is coming to
Bro.
Carthage, all the way from Grumman.
Oh, I'm a stupid.
Dead and circuses.
Imagine it. Right here in Carthage, the greatest gladiator in the known universe.
Ah, and what about your
Oh,
friend?
I'm stupid. Okay.
The dead boy. Arik.
Oh, yes.
Looks like I gotta come back.
Poor Arik.
He would
Oh,
have loved to
man.
see Argus Vir.
Oh, man. It's not the first time I've had a mission like this where they're like, bring a scanner, and I don't bring a scanner. And I'm like, why would I bring a scanner? Scanners are for losers. And they're like, did you bring a scanner? I was like, no. And they're like, why not? And I was like, because scanners are for losers? And they're like, oh, I bet you feel real clever now. And I'm like, no. Okay. Just take a quick drive back home to go find the scanner, I guess. I've got a scanner. I just don't have it on me. Awkward turtle. Didn't bring a scanner. Oh, bro. 700 ping? Sounds good. Sounds good. Oh, yeah? Just gotta put it into hover mode, just in case it, like, catches up and then crashes me into a rock. Not that it'll blow up my ship like in Star Citizen. But, maybe it's just my internet that's failing at the moment. It might just be my internet that's failing. My bitrate went a little bit cooked there for a bit. So it might have just been that. Maybe it's streaming to 2 services. I loathe the handheld scanner. The worst part is that scanning thing doesn't let me use the ship scanner. Doesn't let me do it. Doesn't count. So I'm like, cool, man. I know, right? Who even uses it outside of missions? Not me. I can see how the life scanner might be good if you're in a PvP zone, right? Like, yo, is there some dude waiting around a corner with a flamethrower to kill me? Oh, ping, there he is. Fair enough. But every other aspect of the game? No. That's stupid. Who needs a scanner? Who needs a scanner? Not me, chat. Who needs a scanner right now? Me, chat. Where did I put my scanny Duvalaki thing? I have too many crates. I need to go through and clean this up. Ooh. Let's remember this one. Let's go ahead and go ping, ping. Is there anything else I need to get rid of that I want to get rid of? I want to flip the generator. Oh, let's go ping. Beautiful. Fly back, I guess. Fly back, I guess, to pick up the trail. I'm assuming it can be either scanner. I hope so. Bad boy, huh? Ship scanner is awesome. Makes sense, right? But so tomorrow, I don't know if you do a lot of deep desert stuff, but tomorrow is the end of the Coriolis, so I might actually like go to a spot and send up a probe. So I've not really done much with that, you know? Personally, use it for treasure hunting. I've yet to pull anything up. I found a spot that said it had something there, but it said it had brittle brush and nothing came up. So I've not successfully pulled up treasure yet. You know, one day maybe. One day in the future. Who knows? Are you also consuming just a lot less Star Citizen content lately? Like I don't know if I can care right now, bro. You know? I just don't know if I can care right now. Are there losers alive here? Did they respawn? Yep. Bro, if one of them has a scan, I'm gonna lose it. One of them's like, we got a scan. I'm like, you shut your damn mouth. No, you don't. No, you don't. Zero? Yeah. Like, I started watching, Answer the Call, and people were like rattling on about something. I was like, just don't care.
You're listening to Harvester Radio, home of the Daily Motivational, with Master Inspirator Jovian Huss.
This is your Master Inspirator with the Daily Motivational. Today,
Daily Motivational?
work hard in silence and let productivity be our cry.
See you later, boys. Looks like I threw a grenade. Not at me. Not at me, bro. I'm over here, son. There's a second thing over there? There is, yeah. This area here is giving me strong not Dead by Daylight, Red Dead Redemption vibes. You know? Can you imagine playing a whole bunch of the PvP in this Devasaur and then going to Star Citizen and trying to play PvP? Bro, you just be like, why? Ooh, is there a front entrance there that I was supposed to go up and I just ignored it? Think so. Maybe the entrance is that way, right? Oh, wait, is this the place? I think I came here before and I had to like find a way in. I was like, what the hell? I remember this. I remember this cooked location. I got really annoyed because it was like an obvious front, yeah. Front entrance that I just ignored for whatever reason. Actually, I do want to set them on fire still. Flamethrower! Throwing all the flame. Interesting. That was it? That's the whole mission? Well, I can't leave it at that. I gotta get into that room with the chest. How to get that treasure, bro? Place is very red. Very disorienting. Okay. Yeah, bro. I just missed my Asgard. That's it. But even then, I don't miss enough to log into Star Citizen, right? You're like, I miss it. Not enough. Not enough. Bro, someone left their bike here. Someone lost ownership of their bike. I don't want it. Looks cooked. I'm good, thanks. I'll pass. What I do want is the little bracelet that gives me access to that room. Do you have that? I want that intel. Even though I'm pretty like sorted in terms of like level up points, I still want it. I still want it. Is this the way I just came from, bro? Brother? Brother man, where? Come this way? I genuinely don't remember. Okay. Okay, I did come from there. Do I care? Oh. Do I care enough? I should. But I don't know if I... Oh man, it's not even an entrance, bro.
The mystery deepens aboard the sand.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Can I see the bracelet in here? The chest in there.
On the Titan, episode 3, The Visitor.
Okay, how do I get in there, sir? How do I get in there, sir? Tell me the secrets. Tell me your secrets, sir.
I might have stepped out for some air.
That sounds bad. Just Colorado Storm, chill, bro.
You were running dark that night, but the weather hooks were engaged on pad 1. Why do you think that is?
I don't know. Malfunction.
Malfunction.
What do we know about weather hooks?
They're used to secure ornithopters in bad weather.
But there's
What's the
no proof that
COVID
weather
storm
hooks
do?
can only be engaged from the cockpit of a thopter.
I don't know. I'm a comms guy.
Do you recall seeing an ornithopter?
Someone's already answered it. Okay,
I don't
sweet.
recall seeing a thopter or anything, really.
You sure about that? A thopter's hard to
I
make,
will say, Devasaur,
especially
there is
if it's
one
engaged
thing,
the weather hooks.
definitively one thing,
Can't recall
that
anything.
Star Citizen has over Dune.
Malfunctioned.
One
That's
thing.
what's happened. Everything else malfunctioned.
For the majority of the time, you can play in whatever server you want to get optimal performance. Again, you know, Star Citizen, optimal performance. And then if you want to play with me, you can come over to my server. Can't do that in Dune. That's one thing I will say
Someone knows exactly who landed on the flight deck that
in their
night.
favor.
I told you already.
One thing.
I don't know anything.
And that's about it.
With Jeb's memory failing
And that's
to
about
provide
it.
any clarity, I turned my attention to shift supervisor
Is
Lina
this-
Orlov. Several things she let slip hinted at a closer relationship with Crew Chief Thorne. There had to
Did
be
I?
more to their connection
Wait.
than she was letting on.
There was nothing
Was that everything?
going on between us. We were just colleagues.
Tessa mentioned that you and Thorne had a close relationship.
Weird.
Well, Tessa's wrong. There was nothing romantic between us.
Shadows are pretty good.
She'd lie about something like that.
Maybe she's trying to deflect suspicion from herself.
Okay.
You know what? That's exactly what I thought too. But then she played me this.
I'm glad we've had these moments together, Lena.
Me too, Jarek. I don't think I could survive another day in this barren wasteland without you. What a bitch. She goes around recording the conversations of their crewmates.
She was
Alright. Time to head west. Let's go to Harko, hand in this documentation. A few blueberries. No, you're all good. I said the one thing the Star Citizen has over Dune is that you can switch between servers with your character, you know? That's the one thing at the moment. So like you can play in your European servers with good ping, but if you do want to play with me, you don't have to be like, oh, I gotta have like a different character. It's the one thing. Everything else is still definitely in Dune's favor, you know?
that he received Thorne's messages, but had no interest or capacity to decode them.
He had the capacity.
But besides that, yeah, Dune, awesome. Which faction do you end up choosing? Do you go Atreides or Harkonnen? Go away, Facebook. Go like, hey, you want to be friends with this person? Who is that? Go away. It does, but I guess that's also like, you know, they're like, hey, look, servers are a thing. Like every other game's like, look, we accept there are limitations. Star Citizen's like, there are no limitations. Enjoy your server FPS of 5. Apparently the PTU is just rough still. Like, I haven't even tried the PTU. I've just given up trying the PTU. I'm like, I'll just wait, man. I'll just wait. But I haven't felt like a strong pull. So I'm just playing this. I'm just playing this in the meantime. Go hand in this mission to the Bene Gesserit. I also want to see what this, so the Landsrod says that we have weapon exclusive, but I need to pledge for something, right? I should suss that out. I really should suss that out. Whom can I pledge to, I wonder? Wait, where's she at? Wasn't she in like a back alley or something? Oh, it's past this building. Okay. Okay. They say it's the tech? Yeah. That's what they say.
You're back.
That's what they say.
Well, then hand it over. You took long enough. This is fascinating. His ecological language. He was a man of science,
Ooh.
an advisor to the Emperor. Dispatch. We don't know.
Does this mean...
Well, I've been waiting for you. I have discovered that a key to understanding Pardo Kind's influence on Fremen culture is contained in what the Udum bears obvious signs of Kind's influence, but his secret base has never been located.
Capstone skill. Right. I wonder if this now gives me access to the planetologist. Bene Gesserit. Blade damage, knife damage. Okay, I just need more skill points. I need oodles of skill points. Another Imperial testing station mission. Okay. Oh, actually. Where is the Lanzarote thing? Is that here? vehicle vendor, barkeep, Anavars, weapon merchant, tax collector. Where is exclusive weapon import rights? A new decree has been issued. Access to a Landsride weapon vendor. Limited access. Personal and guild faction alignment required. How do I do the thing? H for help. Okay. I don't know how to do this Landsride stuff. I want to know about the vendor. I want to know about the vendor, chat. This is the guy that everyone talks to, right? Hello.
What business do you have with House Alexan? I'm not really the person to ask. You need to have signed a contract of allegiance to a major house to even participate.
Okay. Can I talk to you about the Landsride?
You're back.
No, that's taxes. No. Whomst do I talk to? Someone's saying help. That's funny. They're being a cat, are they? Okay. Oh, shit. That's funny. No, no, no. Well, let's just run down this way, I suppose. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it, man. I don't know how to do the thing. I got rep 5. I'm maxed. Well, I thought I was maxed. I don't have any other missions that I know of.
What will it be?
I'm here to trade. Oh, I don't have enough money yet. Oh, because I didn't bring money with me. True. True. Okay. 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 Yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm the sugar king, dude.
Here's the sugar king.
My stock of spice. I fucking swim in that shit like Donald Duck's fucking uncle.
You sound like a fucking Yank.
Call me a Yank?
Yeah, one of those.
One of those Yanks? What are you? Fucking native Aussie scum?
Fuck, you were short for a Harkonnen.
Am I doing that right? You can't. Chips on the barbie.
Maybe. Maybe. Let's Google it, shall we? Dune Awakening. How to participate in Landsrad. How you spell Landsrad? That's a lot of words. Average Harkonnen experience. I don't know if you answered. Are you Harkonnen or did you sign up with Harkonnen or Atreides? I don't know if you told me or not. But yes. Pretty standard experience there, I think. Pretty standard experience. Landsrod. I know my German. Is it German? What does it translate to? I honestly didn't know. Guess it kind of makes sense, right? Like if it's based on like the feuding noble houses, I guess it makes sense that the author would use like German terms. Pretty cool. And Harkonnen, now that you say that, I'm like, Harkonnen's a super Germanic sounding name. That tracks. And also when it was written too, right? Like, oh, Germans bad guys. So that makes a lot of sense too. I didn't realize. There you go. It's all coming together now. It's all coming together. I could probably fly straight to the thing, right? Yeah. I don't think I'm carrying too much. So I'll probably just get straight to the mission. I'm hoping that I get there and Mr. Planetologist is there, because I've been wondering how I upgrade that guy. There you go. That makes a lot of sense. Look at these dudes. These dudes want to die, don't they? Hey? Cute. Hey, stop going towards the sand, bro. That you got a sniper rifle? My water is yours? The fuck it is. You're about to get murdered, son. Yeah. Oh.
Shields up. Eyes on enemy.
Yeah, you get wrecked, son. Stop shooting at me. I'm trying to live my best life. Okay. Alright. Oh, hello. I would like some money. I would like some money. All right, where's this? Shit. Go. Let's get inside, boys. I feel like I've already been to this location for the same thing before. This keeps sending me back to 71, I think. Starting to see a pattern here, chat. They're running out of science labs for me to go to. Probably put the flamethrower away. I'll probably run faster. I like the Harkonnen swatch for the armor. It's just like the heavy mercenary gear. Bro, have you done any of the, you know, like the little PvP? Not even PvP actually. I did a, was it PvP? No, it wasn't. No, it was just I did a science lab, whatever these are called, testing station in the deep desert, but in the PvE sector. Damn, they're hard, dude. Shields and suspense will make it half fun of the game. Absolutely. Agreed. Absolutely. I spent the 75,000 on the Harkonnen flamethrower at the base, and I was like, that looks cool. Not disappointed in my purchase, honestly. Not at all disappointed in my purchase. Hey, bro. Yeah. I got stabbed a lot, dude. They were wrecking me. I was not having a good time. Definitely a crew thing, right? Take a group of people in there and just get a whole bunch of sick loot. But it was rough, to say in the least. It was rough. But I can see the appeal, right? Something to do. Yeah, I was getting murderalized, dude. They had zero mercy for my butt. Big spender, the Baron approves. Well, I had a whole bunch of money collected up, even though, ooh, look at these dudes. Hey guys, you want to come out here and fight me? No? Okay. I think I gotta go up the stairs, right? Wait, do it? No, further down that way. Oh, landmines? Sick. Ooh. Treasure. Treasure. I gotta go up this way. I gotta find. Oh, another. Just mines everywhere, bro. Okay. Creepy. Okay. I've been through here before. Okay. Clearly, I'm lost. Clearly, I'm lost. What obvious doorway did I ignore? Wait. Is this the one again where it's here and there's a little doorway down to the side? So confused. Bro, are we in the forest from Legend of Zelda? And we just, you gotta like left, right, left? Is that what's happening? Am I going mad? Did I inhale some sort of poisonous gas that's preventing me from going forward? Does the scanner help me? No. No, it doesn't. I'm running here. I don't think there's anything in here, but we're at the point where I'm like, try everywhere. Yeah, you need to cut array 5. How far north did you go to get that? Because that's what I need to do. That's what I need to do. Because I have the cut array. At the time I didn't, because to make the cut array I had to go get the comp boards or whatever they're called. Electro something or others. So I went, that's why I was doing that science lab, right? Did I already loot that chest? I did not. I don't know if I still need those parts, but by golly, is it nice just having too many parts. Went 4 tiles before I went out to survey probes, found titanium tile B3 and onward. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even take survey probes. That's what I gotta do. That's what I gotta do. True. True. But also there's no point doing survey probes at the moment because we're about to have the Coriolis, right? It's gonna be like a mad rush. Love to see it. Love to see it. Take that, thank you. Thank you muchly. Treasure chest. Yeah. True. I think Ethereally is not going to be playing for a little bit because he's looking after his brother's dog, and apparently she's an absolute handful. So he's like, I'm not on the moment. Yeah, fair enough. I don't know if Darkest is quite close to that level yet. I think he's only just put pentashields on his base. He hasn't played much. Oh dear. Oh. Oh, she used the stealth punches on me. That's rude. Whoa, thank goodness. Thank goodness that bleed. Yowza! Spicy, bro. That dude's machine gun was also hurting me. My flamethrower was taking a long time. But thankfully, bullets don't seem to go through the pentashield, so that's nice. Just kite him. Hello. Yeah, I bet, bro. Is there another one in here? Come out, wherever you are. Can you imagine this in a squad, dude? Like someone with a flamethrower, other people meleeing. Ah, improvised dispenser jacket. This one has some cool stuff for like mid-level. Did I pick up the book without realizing? Take the lexicon of ecology. Oh, okay, it's in here somewhere. Is it there in the fancy little room? Oh, so fancy. So fancy. Do I have to go back? Back to her? Man! Again? Bro. I keep going back to Harko Village and I'm getting tired of it, man. So I'm catching up on my server. I mean, if you want to, bro. But if it's not your main server, right? If it's not your main server, unless you love playing, like, repeating, then sure. But is it worth it? Yeah, but at 240 ping, is it worth it? And I mean, let's be honest. How long are we going to be playing Dune when Star Citizen comes out with a fresh patch of lies, right? Although, you've probably got less incentive to play in 4.2. Apparently, missile meta is just broken. They just killed it. So people are like, there's no point playing if you're a fighter. Because the missiles are just cooked. Because they got the whole arming thing, right? So, maybe not worth it. What was that, bro? Did you hear that? Where was that? I'm intrigued. I shouldn't be intrigued. Turn the shield off in case I do get out. These dudes run down trying to get me. Get out of here, losers. Musket 4.2. Yeah. I'm like... Yeah, bro. Something just crashed. I think it's that ship that keeps crashing, right? Same dude. They're like, oh, there's gonna be a worm fight. Get out of here with your poor man's Dune. Spice blow? I don't know, dude. Spice blow is normally a bit louder. I think it's the same ship that always crashes there, right? Although I don't see anything. There it is. There's the down ship. Should not be risking my biscuit for this, bro. Oh, there's already someone here? Never mind then. If I had a thumper, I could put one down. But I don't. Oh, there's the spice. Is that the spice there, bro? Yeah, dude, he's on it. Is he trying to kill? He's trying to stomp on his ship. This will be interesting to watch. They're running. He's running real fast, dude. Look at him. That's funny, bro. I really got to bring the ships for small amounts. Yeah, they're not great. If I had it, bro, I wish I had a thumper. I should have brought a thumper with me. I could have like, cause there were two people that were doing a spice bloom, right? And I put a thumper out to the side just to like distract the worm for them. Cause I was like, yeah, I'll help them out. I'm hanging around floating, but I'm not even going down to the spice. And then one of them takes off and he's like shooting rockets at me. I was like, why are you shooting rockets at me, bro? I put a thumper down to help you. And he's like, that's what you get for being Harkonnen. And I was like, okay. Well, now I'm definitely putting a thumper down next time I see you. But obviously they all look different, so. But now I wish I had a thumper because I feel like it's the same person. And they deserve to get eaten by the worm. You know? You know what I mean? I forgot to change that again. Terrible memory, bro. Terrible memory. Put my ship away. When I gotta repair it. I gotta repair it when I come back out. What rest did we got? We got improved suspensor jacket, but it uses aluminum, so it's probably not great. Okay, battery for the suspensor. Ooh. Could be good for like climbing jacket, I guess. Cool. Return to Jocasta. Atreides are evil, bro. They're the worst. They are the worst. Just collecting all these parts, bro. Actually, let's trash these. Yeah, same. Same. I just gotta start carrying this stupid scanner with me at all times, right? Oh, did I put away my water canteen? I must have. I keep doing that, right? Where I press put away if there's something else. It goes, yeah, there's a water thing. And I was like, I don't want to put that away. Give it back. Give it back. There we go. Give it back. Radiation drill shot. was I? My brain just stopped. What was I gonna do? Do I have other missions? No. That's what I was gonna do. It's gonna take all my money, go hand in this mission, put my money in the bank, right? Although 60 of that's gonna be spent on a skin for the chopper. Worth it. Drink some water. I think my water's now maxed, bro. It is maxed. I don't think I've got anything else I can make that burns through water. I think I've done all the spice production I can with the limited spice sand I've got. That's still cranking out that. Low grade lubricants. There's no room at the moment, so we'll leave that. Oh, what about filters, right? Particular filter, silicon box, pan, fiber. Uses a little bit of water, but not a lot. That's fine. What about standard filters? Again, plant fiber. That's the issue, right? Not a lot of it uses water. Okay. I don't think I've... Aluminum? 5? Cool. Damn. Damn. Hey, Lisan Al-Bayed. How you doing, Nakoni? How you doing? Have you gotten into the Dune of Awakening? Is it your jam? I don't know. That's a lot of... Damn, I made a lot of... That's right. I was going to upgrade the whole bunch of stuff I need to do, actually. Okay. That's good for now. That's good for now. Repair tool. I think repair tool's up there, actually. Yeah, true. True. It's, yeah. It's definitely for multiplayer. Like, you can get a lot done as a solo player, but you will hit that wall, be like, okay, I guess that's it for me. And I'm kind of at that point. Because I can go to the deep desert and get all the things and do all the things, but it's also like, bro, does it matter? Probably not. Probably not, brother. Problem is, right, where that PSU is actually not there. Like when you switch the body back to the base, it's like at the back here. So it's very misleading. So repairing, they need to make the repair interface better. Right? Oh, that's good, DevSaw. That's good. I am happy for you, you SOB. So glad you got friends that want to play this game. Nah, I'm kidding. It's a lot, man. It's a lot of time. You dedicate a lot of time to it. It's super group focused. I mean, I'm sure you could play solo and, like, you know, just grief on people. Not griefing, you know what I mean. You know, just troll them a bit. But even then, like, limited returns, right? Limited emotional returns. Bro, I had this up on that that mountain peak. Like, I want to say that one back there. Instantly drains your fuel. You start the engine up at the top of that mountain, not even at the peak, but like real close. Fuel instantly gone. So they've designed so like, they're like, no, you are never getting like a big glide from the top. I wonder if that was like a beta thing, right? Where they trialed it and they're like, actually, it's way too easy for people to get this stuff. They just took it out. I mean, fair, I guess, right? But still, shame. Shame. The worm's out there, man. The worm. So yeah, maybe after this, I'll suit up in my expendable gear. And, go to the deep desert. I drove my mining buggy all the way along the edge into the radiation zone to collect as much jasmium as I could. It was a long drive and a little bit hair-raising. You get used to... You are... Sorry, there was a player for a second. I was like, what the hell? Because it's a PvP zone, so gotta be aware of that. Gotta be aware of that. What was I even saying? I forgot. Yeah, it's too high up. They're just like, no, bro, no. You're like, but I want to. They're like, no, not allowed. Not allowed. You're like, okay. Some gloves. Syndicate gauntlets. Finally, a second piece for the Syndicate. Okay. I got a mask and now I got gloves. Okay. Cool. Trying to decide if I make like a sacrificial ornithopter, right? Although this one, besides its wings, right? Because its wings are the albatross ones. Besides the wings, this one's pretty downgraded. So maybe I'll just do that. Switch the wings out or something. I would like to go to Harco Village. I just wish there was a button that would like let me go straight there instead of to like scroll on my screen, right? I know you can mark the location, but I don't know if I can go directly to it on the map. Bit rude. Bit rude is all I'm saying. Blah, 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 blah. One day I'll figure out the Lance Road. One day. Not today. It's not today. Not today, chat. It's too much brain. Too much brain for me. Yeah, I'd like to go to Harco Village, thanks. Hey, thanks for using that Bezos money on me, funded by Emperor Bezos, right? Right? Appreciate you. Do I just not have alerts turned on? The Amazon packages must flow. I bought something for Kirsten. She was like, I want this thing, and I bought it. It's arriving to our... I'm part of the problem. Why are my alerts not working? Did I turn them off? I must have. Is that not working, maybe? Maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking of like, because I've got like streamer bots set up, right? Maybe streamer bot is stopping it. Maybe the streamer bot is stopping those alerts. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I saw it. Kind of annoying that I... Let's... Hey, get out of my way, loser.
What will it be?
I want to buy the skin for the big chopper. Cause. Yeah. Because it looks sick. Because it looks sick, that's why. Well, I know Tangier works. Because Misbehave did a Tangier earlier. But the Stream Element stuff didn't. I don't know. Oh. She's gone, bro.
Don't mind me, I'll just be moved. With me? Well, what could I possibly know? The lady in black? Wait, you've seen her too? Sorry, I wasn't sure. I'm not sure anyone really knows her. I espied her one day on the concourse, and she did not. But that didn't deter me. On the very... She refused, of course, and sent me away. Each day I would come to find her, and each day... Yes, at least I think so. There have been others, too. I don't know for sure who they are, but...
Yeah.
They were mercs. That much I know. You might still be able to find...
Hanavars, okay. Oh. Nope, not the way I was supposed to go. Not the way I was supposed to go, chat. You remember? Oh, you've done it? Of course you have. Of course you've already done it, you rabag. Is it in here? Yeah, it's in the back here, okay. Yes, it is. Guy with the coat, maybe? Yeah.
Help you with something?
Syndicate.
Buy me a spice ale and you can have your choice, mate.
Go buy a spice ale. Where do you even buy a spice ale? Oh wait, there's a little marker here. Oh. Oh. Yeah.
Welcome to Hanavars. Follow 3 simple rules and you'll have... Rule number 1. We maintain a segregated lounge. You must stay within your own designated cast area. The not familiar will not abide a low-born interloper, and I don't... This rule is for your own protection. They sit around waiting for any excuse to invoke Canley and kill you where you stand. Rule number 2. All drinks cost what they cost. Rule number 3. Stay out of the back. I'm Anushka Hanavar. This is my place.
That was pretty cool. Spice beer? Did you say spice beer? I can't remember. Spice ale is what he said, right? Which is a beer.
Back again. Time. Buy me a spot, cold and frosty. You know how it is. Mercenaries will up some. But my crew don't like the desert or the heat. You're well informed, aren't you? Yeah, we're looking for a witch. She wasn't around when we came by, but if you have any information that would help, I can make it work. Nah, I don't mind if you ask. But it's gonna cost you a hell of a lot more than a beer for us. More than you've got. Ah, no worries.
He did say ale. He did. Go to the ambush location of the Udam. I think I'm gonna go back to base, kit up for a suicide run, and hit Deep Desert. Do what you did, put up some flares or something. Oh, level 3. Maybe just do that, right? Maybe just do that. I'm sure they'll destroy my ornithopter. That's okay. That's okay. I'll survive. I'll go put on my disposable gear. My disposable gear. Cost me 1,000. I didn't put the money in the bank. Well, woof. What an awkward turn of events. No. Don't enter through there. Go this way. Yes. They ran from you? Were you running in the small or the large ornithopter? Maybe I should make missiles. Should I make missiles? Just cause? I think so. We should load up on missiles. I'll need to take the tier 5 mining tool, because you gotta have a mining tool to get the titanium. All three of us were in small ones, put on the ground. Guess I spooked them? Yeah, I guess so. Were you kitted or were you wearing like disposable gear? Ooh. Oh. That looks sick. Oh, really? That looks cool. You're in full kit? Yeah. I'm just concerned about getting eaten by the worm, you know? Was the titanium on rocks or was it out? It'd be on rocks though, wouldn't it? Yeah, that makes sense actually. What is this one? Mercenary scout helmet. I guess that makes sense if I just stay in my mercenary gear, right? Because I can rebuild that. True. Maybe just switch out to a different knife. True. Okay. I want that back. Thank you. That goes there. Put the money away. I'm going to put away the flamethrower because that's not going to help me out there, I don't think. Nope. We'll take... Yeah. Go put that away. That one, that one. Okay. That one, even though I should be running that stuff. Level 5. Got my vehicle thing. Gonna go get a gun. I'm gonna go the sniper. I think. Yeah, wherever that is. Where is it? Adept. There we go. Jasbium. No. Ooh, thumpers for days. I want to not lose my gel knife. Keep doing that, bro. Take that. Put that away. I should keep the scanner because by golly if those things aren't super useful. Fuel for sure. Group builds the assault with cargo and 2 scouts with rockets. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so. Can I make... Where is... rocket launcher? Oh, spice melange uses, yeah. And rangefinders, gotcha, okay. Hey, Resolve! It's good fun. I need to make missiles, I think. How many rockets do you reckon? Ooh. 50. Oh, that does 500? Bro, no. Oh, I gotcha. 1 does 10. Okay. 5. 50 rockets. That should be enough. I hope. Yeah, that's fair. It definitely is one of those games where, like, initially you can play it solo, but you definitely need to run it in a group. You know? Kind of MMO-esque, I guess. Because I'm kind of reaching the point where I'm like, okay, so now I got to go do the endgame stuff, but I don't do that kind of stuff normally as much, so I'm reaching the end of it, you know? That doesn't need to be there. That doesn't belong there, though. Let's just eat that. Get my spice level up, I guess. A thumper. Don't need the blood extractor. Just gonna put that away. I want a spare thumper. Just for fun, right? 253 in big battles. Mine will just be to like dip, like hit someone and dip, right? I'm not really looking for combat per se. You know what I mean? Oh, I just realized I put away the tool that I need to attach that because I'm dumb. Because I'm a dummy. Just still... Chances are I'll have to... Although that being said, right? Like, I'm going to put it in my multi-tool. I probably don't want it to have the cargo on the side, just missiles. So I think you can only have one or the other, right? You can't have both. It's one or the other. It is, okay. Good to know. I would like to detach the cargo. Doesn't want to let me detach the cargo, so there we go. It was weird. Good point. Very good point. Big brain. Big brain. Big brain right there. So smart. So smart. No, it's 7 now. Get rid of the thing. I don't want it. There we go. Thank you. Do I load up missiles? Ah. How many does it hold total? Can it hold a lot more? Should I bring a lot more? I feel like I should bring more. Okay. I don't need the dew scythe. Got my... Oh, I need heavy ammo for that boy. Wherever that may be. Heavy darts, where are you hiding? Don't know where I put it, all my chests are confusing. Beautiful. Okay. Bring more thumpers. Bring more thumpers. Yeah, true. I'll probably die, but whatever. Whatever. I'm sure it'll be fun. I've still got some... Okay. Just want to make sure that I had enough fuel, right?
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Okay, so you can still put it away when it has that. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, the large sandstorm is probably the thing, right? Okay. Oh, true. You know what? Almost forgot. Thank you for reminding me. Did not even bring... Probably won't be as much of an important thing. So we've got like 6 hours for the Coriolis storm, but whatever. I haven't done it in forever. Let's bring some survey boys. Why not, right? Boom. Boom. Sure. Okay. Things that I don't need straight away. Okay, we'll just keep that there. All right. All right. One big cell with a full thopter. Gliding can carry you far. Yeah, okay. I think that one's still... Oh, that used that up. Ooh. Okay. Is that a medium or a small that I've got here? I think it's a medium. Medium-sized fuel cell. Okay, hardly use any of it. Cool. Alright. Q for missiles. Okay. And also, like... Although, like, my engine is, like, low, right? Oh, well. My scan is also getting a bit rough. But that's alright. It is what it is. And if we die, we die. Could be fun, though. Could be fun. So you said three tiles north. Because I stuck to, like, A. So we'll see. I like that color, the chome. I wonder what the Atreides looks like, right? I saw a lot of people in chat were basically saying it was pointless, right? They're all just like, what's the point? A group of people with the compactors will do more than a... It's weird. Okay. I wonder in the last 6 hours of this, from B1, C1 to B3 and C3. Okay. A, B, and C, I guess? Does that make sense? Yeah. Already bases on the edge there. Dang. Guess I'm just punching full north, eh? Just see what's up. True. I'm sure you can sell it on the store. Like the player trade, right? Surely. All right. Oh, damn. You literally said B3. That's crazy. Do you know how many tiles north it is? Like how far it goes? True. Literally, yeah, literally burn it. True that. Look at that big boy. Okay, you just kept going. Just went forever and ever, did it? That looks like fancy rock. C2. Interesting. Basalt. Basalt. Copper, granite. Oh, really? Okay. Put that there. Oh. 24 meters? All right. I don't know if that's gonna be, that's not 12 meters. I'd go even deeper. Damn, dude. Nope. Damn, Daniel. Okay. Looks like we're heading further north. Looks like we're heading further north, baby. Always like looking around, scanning around. I guess this would be the upside of having like another person on the ship, right? Oh. Bro, is this where I die and lose all my gear? But also tier 6 stuff, I don't have the materials for it, right? You know? This is where I die. Bro. I'm getting greedy now, is the problem. Two out of 3, I'll take that. He's doing it! What was that? What was that sound? Mildly disconcerting. Please don't let go beard. I don't even know if I got anything good, man. That looks like it's got a spire. I don't know how tall it is though. Oh, what was that? Getting some ping too. Oh, nighttime. Ooh. There's a little road there and everything. What is that? What is that? Okay, clearly I can't stay on top of that part. Do you have to build towers and that's why you can't do the thing? This is also like telling everybody where you are, right? Is there a base? Someone build a base down there, bro? Someone build a base down there, bro. Control point. Oh, it's a control point. Stravidia mass, bro. Oh, stand too. That's not cool. Yeah. Dravidian mass? Yep. How much of my inventory is taken up? Oof, pretty freaking close, man. Where's the titanium, though? Is that the titanium there? Yep. Okay. We basically have to risk it for the biscuit, don't we? Damn, that's a bit of loot, bro. There's more Stravidium mass to the south. I don't want to go inside that thing, though. Yeah, true. Well, now I know. Did I not get this mass already? Is there another one here? I think I already got it, bro. Yeah, it's the one I already got. Okay, so it just stays there on the marker. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Alright, we'll just keep heading north. Do have to drink more water, though. Getting thirsty, eh? Okay. I think I basically marked the whole sector, right? basically once we get to a new sector, then we'll find a spot to pulse. I think that's kind of the go, right? I can see now the appeal of the assault chopper, because I think you can hold 2 modules, right? So you could have missiles and cargo, is that right? Because, like, oof, that's tempting, bro. That's tempting. None of those are things I want. Nope. You want how many there are? As in, like, how many squares? I imagine it goes for a long time, right? Sector E3, bro. Probably at least as many locations as the alphabet, right? Oh, really? On the assault chopper? Stravidium. There's Stravidium here. I guess the fastest way to find out is to land and put up a pulse, right? Bro, what about like the big sandstorms that come through? You're like, oh, I'm caught out in the open. You're like, yeah, you are. 6 meters? Beautiful. That's just enough. I think that's Stravidium mass over there. Okay. Interesting. Another control point. There's usually stuff on control points, right? But there is Stravidium mass down there. That is a lot of sand. I'm not running across that. No, sir. Not in the deep desert. Not in the deep desert, sir. Mm-mm. It's also one of those materials where you're like, yeah, I'm going to pick up every small piece. Like, normally when you're out of battle, I don't care. This one's like, hells yeah. I just saw, like, a blip. And I thought for a second it was another chopper coming in. Oh, gotcha. I mean, they might do, right? Okay, we're headed this way. Balance. SC player balance? Nah. Hey, I'm Adam. Sorry about the delayed response. I'm in the deep desert. It's basically like a multiplayer kind of grind fest. So if you're not really into that, then you probably won't enjoy this. That's kind of the breakdown, really. I'm in like the area now, which is more suited to look multiplayer for that, but I'm kind of just running it solo just for funsies. But yeah, it's really just kind of catered towards like a PvP environment, if that makes sense. I think it's, honestly, I think it's quiet at the moment here because it's so close to the Coriolis storm. People are just like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's kind of like, oh, you guys have built like a weird meta, right? Yeah. I think you're right, right? Like another player controlled turret kind of situation could be cool. Stravidium, so much Stravidium, bro. I assume Stravidium's like the thing I need a lot of though, right? It feels like it is. How am I going for that? Okay, we're good for that. Plasteel plate. Okay. I'm trying to think of the things that like aren't necessary, you know? Stravidium mass, titanium ore, okay. Okay, so continuing north, I think. Ooh, that area looks kind of lootable. I have to repair my scan. I think it's about to break, man. Ooh. I feel like there's a lot of stuff here. I feel like I've seen a few things that are like, that's what I want. Here we go. That looks like drum sand or some shit, right? Is that quicksand? Why does it look like quicksand? I don't like that it looks like quicksand. I don't know if it is quicksand, but it looks like quicksand. I do not like that at all. Not okay with that. I'm not cool with that. Yeah. What else have I got around here? Copper, titanium. Okay. Just up that way. Ah, here we go. Wouldn't it be crazy if like the scanners, right, could pick up players if they had their shield on, you know? Is that titanium? There was, I think. Aluminum there. Aha, here it is. Stravidium mass. True, true, true. How's my inventory looking? Honestly, still oodles. I think my scanner's about to break though. I might just have to visually look now instead of like using the scanner. Wait, did I bring wire? I did. I can repair it. Hells yeah, bro. The titanium notes? Yep. Brother. Hells yeah, dude. Okay. I love the deep desert. I've been very lucky, I think, though. Because, like, it's super quiet. Bro, is that quicksand? Wouldn't that be a bad way to get stuck in the deep desert? They're like, oh yeah, by the way, didn't look like quicksand, is quicksand. You lost everything. You lost your ship, you're abandoned. Will it feels... It's so foreign a concept, right? To be rewarded for preparing? Crazy. Couldn't be Star Citizen. Drink the water. Bro. It's wild too. Like, I'm watching people do that stomp thing in PvP. And I'm like, wait. The ship can touch the ground without exploding? What's that like? What's that like? Dude, every time I did a jump in the bike, I kept expecting to explode. At this point, you should have a... I do have those. Oh, as in, like, I should keep that in case I get stuck? Bro, a bike's not gonna make it across this desert. A bike would not save me, I don't think. Is that titanium I saw up there? Bro, someone put a power generator here? They just made a power generator because they could. Okay. Very strange. Bro, I hope Stravidium mass is like more valuable than titanium because I'm getting so much of the crap. I'm inundated with Stravidium mass. So much of it. Is that 3 lots of titanium? It is. Can I land by? No, that's Stravidium mass still. Sounds like a Johnny Depp movie. Stravidium mass. It's like a paint by numbers. They're like, can you paint by numbers? You're like, no. They're like, sucks to suck then, I guess. Sir, let me deposit my stuff. Get out of here, you dirty bastard. This dude was trying to stomp me, bro. Neither of us has weapons, so we can't do anything. Oh, well, he can follow me home. Time to go home. think he's lurking above me, waiting for me to land so he can stomp me. Well, I was trying to decide on when I was going to go, and I was like, I think it's decided, man. I think it is decided. The moment another chopper's like trying to stomp on you, yeah, it's time to go. Yeah. That awkward moment, you're like, That's why he was like coming in. He was like, oh, I'm going to stomp him. And I ran onto my ship and he's like, ah, shit. Now we can't hurt each other. But I got a decent amount of stuff. I got more stuff than I thought I was going to, so I'm happy to take this home. Cheeky bloody prawn, eh? If it was Star Citizen, I'd have a railgun. Wonder where he's at. Refueled, baby. I had the rockets too. I bet he's also got rockets and he's taken them off for cargo. Woof. That's true. That's true, bro. It's a very good point. I'm guessing he's cleaned this area out. He's come at me. Yeah. Is there? There could be. Probably a bunch of stuff I don't use yet. Bro, I love the shape of the Harkonnen Ornithopter, but I at first I ran like the Harkonnen black, but then I put the Chome color on and it looks like a dragonfly and I love it. I am a fan. Big fan. What was that? What was that dramatic noise? Oh, you get weird noise like that when the ping goes donkey? Okay. I understand. Bro, it's gorgeous. I don't even know what the Atreides one looks like, and I don't need to because Atreides are trash. They're trash. Yeah, that makes sense. There's a bunch of stuff that I'll probably just need more spice for, which is probably why the people in the like Haga Basin are so obsessed with it. Because it's like the tiny amount they can get. They're probably the kind of people that don't go into the deep desert, right? What do you got? Sector B3? Almost home. Oh, it's iron. Bro, it's been that long since I've seen iron ore that I was like, what is that? It's iron ore. When you've been in the duraluminum age for so long that you're like, what is that? It's iron. Oh, okay. Never mind then. Got all excited over nothing. Got all excited over nothing, chat. I must be flying into the wind because I'm going real slow. Do you reckon they've gotten this thing where like at certain altitudes there's like crosswinds? That'd be cool if they did that, bro. I don't think even Star Citizen will ever get that done with the whole like, Oh, we're gonna get flight surfaces done. I'm sure you are, bro. Basically, because be destroyed by players, right? I don't know. Well, I mean, in the bottom square, probably not. I think. I actually don't know. Honestly, don't know. Maybe. Horseback. I mean, that might be the go, right? Because then you can carry more stuff in the, probably not the worst idea, honestly. Probably not the worst idea. And maybe I should do that too. Take enough materials to get like a pentashield going on. Have just chests and fuel, right? Just the dirtiest, grungiest little power supplies. You make a really good point, dude. Because you can set it as a respawn point too. Things go real bad. Okay, I'm there. Cool. Oh, literally see the thing in front of me now. No, it's fully a wall. I can't go to that one. I didn't know that. Now I do. Legitimately fully a wall there. Okay. Okay. Increase fuel consumption. Yeah, I'll go around this way because I think that's where the thing is. Yep. I think that's the go, man. Absolutely. I think I go there to get out. I think I'm now in the PvE zone. There you go, like little bases that people have set up. Yeah, true. Okay. Not as... I mean, still dangerous, right? But not as like, I thought the moment you got in here, PvP, it's like, oh no, there's a buffer. There's a buffer we can set up for getting stuff out. Which is very cool. I like it. Okay. I guess it's one of those things like you got to make sure that your home base is still sorted and not neglect it and just live in the deep desert. Bro, if only I had missiles for that dude. I'm going to see if the... I believe you. I really want to see if the assault ornithopter can have both. Because if it could, damn dude. But I guess worst case, if you got like a crew, right? Aga Basin. What a successful little foray. What a successful little foray, chat. I'm glad I did this. Because now I'm kind of like, oh, I'm just going to like do deep desert runs now. That's sick. I mean, probably very extenuating circumstances. Right? Like probably a lot less hazardous than if it was the start of the wipe, essentially. Because everyone's kind of like, oh, it's like 6 hours till it's done. Whatever. They're all bringing their gear back, right? They're all doing last minute runs or they're bringing their gear back. They're like, oh, bring it all back for the rollover. Yeah, true. I'm interested to see what the other things that I picked up were, right? I'm glad I hit that down ship. I don't know what was going on with it though. It'd be cool if there was like a 24-hour period where there is no deep desert, right? To give people time. But like, oh, the storm's so bad you can't go there, right? And they use it as like server maintenance or something like that. that location? Shaitan's Respite. Okay, yeah. Well, everyone's asking about it, dude. Everyone's like, hey, how do I switch? I want to play with my friends. And they're like, we're working on it. So it's still a ways away. But I think it might be one of those things where you won't just be able to hop over continually. It might be one of those things going, oh, do you want to switch? You can only switch like so many times in a time frame, right? Because they don't want you to continually bounce back and forth. They're like, oh no, if you want to move, you have to stay there for a month or whatever it is, right? I guess it's one of those things they need to figure out. Let's land in here. So I don't know how long I'm going to be like unloading everything, right? Woo! Jeez Louise, bro. Jeez Louise. What have I got on me? Complex machinery, precision range. I got other stuff too. Yeah. Bro, the fact that the first 5 days they were doing server maintenance continually gives me so much more confidence in them than you know who. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. I don't think they would set it up so that you could just visit. I think there'd be something where they're like, no, if you know, when you like transfer a character in other games, they're like, you can transfer, but you can't like come back for a little bit. Just because if people kept bouncing back and forth, it'd probably be a whole lot of issues with servers, like where it gets saved, right? So that's probably why it's something they can't just do instantly. So that's why you'd have to be like, oh yeah, I'm coming to this thing for a chunk of time. That's what I mean. So probably not initially, right? Okay, so now that I've actually got materials, plastinium. But how do I... Wait, what about the recommended thing? No. No. Oh, that's cool. Oh, because you need that for... Oh, okay. I don't think they can, dude. I don't think it's something they can do straight away. Where is... Am I... Advanced fabricated plastinium. How do I... Oh, I need to make a... Wait. Let's, for starters, just go up to the thing and see if I can do titanium ore, right? Probably a good place to start. This one needs strontium fiber. Okay, okay. So I got to go to the refiner here. Gotcha. Okay, so I might need to figure out how to make... That's the wrong tool. Actually, I should probably jump into this thing first. And bring that stuff over. And then... Where am I keeping my papers? I think it was like here. Nope. Where am I keeping my stupid papers for the Lanzarad? Whatever. Let's just go put that there for the moment. I'll deal with it. Tool. Crafting tool. Crafting tool. Bro. Every time I add a new chest where I'm like, this is where I keep my stuff before I'm going on an adventure, and then it all goes to hell because I keep looting stuff, dude. Here it is. Okay. Wait. You can sort through... I had no idea that was the thing. That's crazy. Okay, so... To make The chemical refiner. I need spice melange. Okay. Well, that kind of decides it, doesn't it? Well, I do not have nearly enough of that, so that's going to have to wait for another time. So on that note, chat, because it is 10:47, I need to get some stuff sorted before work tomorrow. And there you go. It was like a 2-hour, 45-minute stream. Doing pretty good, all things considered. Using circuits also helps a lot. I do need to do that. I'm just super lazy. You know, I'll figure it out. But we're going to wrap the stream up there, chat. So as always, be good to each other. Stay beardy. Thank you for hanging out, everyone. I appreciate the hell out of you. Enjoy the rest of your workday, Devasaur. Thank you, Darkest Shadow, Misbehave, for hanging out. I appreciate you guys. Vilger. I don't think Vilger stopped in. Whoever else is here. Nikoni. Anyway. Can you tell that I'm tired? All right, peeps. Bye.